One out today, and we'll start off with a prayer. Marshall.
Lord, we thank you for this day, and we pray for the ones that were injured and hurt last night in the shooting. We pray that something good will come out of it, and be with the people in Puerto Rico, be with the country. All these things, rest in your name. Amen.
Attention, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll get started. Chuck, you want to give us a little update on what you can tell us about the bridge, Shavies?
On the Shavies Bridge, we're trying to get that thing going as quickly as possible. And Bijan had mentioned trying to split the project out into two projects. One to have the construction, the demolition of the bridge first, and then have the construction of the new bridge second, because it's environmental issues. That's probably not going to work out too well, Bijan, because of the deadlines. December is the only letting we could do it and actually get it in during the time frame, so it looks like it's not going to happen. But we are doing we're looking at getting an environmental study for the endangered species in that area done. If we can get that done, then we could probably bid that thing out in January at the latest.
Okay.
But we're trying to find the fastest way we can get this project on board. That looks like the way it's going to have to go to meet that deadline.
All right. Any questions?
And I will talk about the sidewalk project. Last time I was here, we talked about doing the sidewalk application, going east and west on Highway 35, and we were stopping going west at Emily Flats, and you asked about going on to Hodges Street, what the difference is for that. And to go on to Hodges, another half an hour on the sidewalk, the project cost will go up about $190,000. You will get some additional grant money out of that. So your matching funds will go up $146,000 to go out to that additional half mile of sidewalk. That would bring your total share of that project to $384,000 if you went all the way to Hodges.
Okay.
What do y'all think? Go that far or
I
leave it like it is?
I think we need to just leave it like it is right now, and then let's talk about it a little bit more as we go along. This is December. We got to know about December.
December the 15th.
Okay. All right.
And we'll have to have a resolution by the council before then to put the application in, but I'll go ahead and work up the pre-application and get all the costs and all the documents together, and then we can discuss it maybe in November at a meeting then and get a resolution at that time.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank
Any
you,
other
sir.
questions?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Allen.
An update here on the Boozer Road project. We got one of the properties sold, or they actually split a section off of it. So we've got revised track sketches. I think Richard's going to get them signed here in the next couple of days. We'll have those done. We got the categorical exclusion. We sent that in to DOT, and Lori had some comments back on that. We got those in today. We should have those back in a couple of days. And then we also have, that's really kind of where it sits right now. As soon as they give us clearance on the environmental dock, they can go ahead with the right-of-way acquisition, finalize the plans. And then, of course, we're still waiting on the Chevys as well, so they're going to keep us scheduled in behind that one, so, for the finances. So, any questions?
Yeah, last time when, was it Jason? The one-
That wasn't me, that come,
Yeah,
Caleb.
okay, I talked with him
Mhm.
about see if we can go ahead and get the right of way out of the way. He said we'll work on it.
Right.
Have you done anything?
They're Lord, they keep telling us they need that environmental document cleared before they physically require it, before you actually start the acquisition of the right of way.
So what's the holdup?
So what's the holdup right now? That was this categorical exclusion that went back to Lori. So she's gotta get that, and, Corps of Engineers is waiting on the checklist from her, to do their permit. When all that's done, then they'll give us the go-ahead to do the, acquire the right of way.
I just don't understand why right away have anything to do with that.
Well,
You know,
I don't either. We've asked them a couple of times, and they keep telling us the same thing. Environmental, before they'll let us acquire the right of way.
Okay.
Because when you brought that up before, we specifically asked them, can we go ahead? No, we gotta have the environmental before you acquire the right of way. I don't understand it either, because you already have right of way through there. It's prescriptive. Acquiring more right of way doesn't actually do anything besides acquiring more right of way.
Well, our right of way is the main thing, that's why I wanted to push forward and go ahead and get it. If you can push the process, I appreciate that.
I agree. Any other questions?
I don't have it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I've got a couple of things, and I got three things that's resolutions. And the first one is a resolution, state revolving fund warrants of 1998, a resolution to pay that off. That is a loan at the sewer plant. We've done paid one off this year. This one's gonna be, we'll pay it off, I think it's sometime in December. Yeah, that we'll pay it off. So that will get another one out of the way that we've been paying on for quite a while. The other two things that I have is we've been working on a grant for a pumping station over here on Highway 35. It's Highway 35, Scott Street, and it's the main pumping station for RTI. Everything in the industrial park comes to that pumping station. So this pumping station was installed in 1980, and it really hadn't, parts of it's been changed, but it's never been upgraded to more capacity. So we're getting to the critical stage of that. And so I went to Montgomery Thursday and talked to Kenneth Boswell, and he is, they're gonna try to help us with this. So in these two resolutions, it's hiring, one of them is to hire Kim Irwin with Morton's Associates to help us with the grant process. And then the other one is Ladd Environmental to get their help on the process of upgrading the equipment and bidding all this out. So that's what these two resolutions are. And I will let somebody else bring them up when we get ready to do that. So it's a resolution to pay off the state revolving fund warrants, series 1998, to hire Kim Irwin and Morton Associates for the RTI project, and then hire James Payton with Ladd Environmental for the RTI project. So that's what all three of those are for. So that's all I have. And so Marshall, Bijan.
Yes, Mayor, I got just one thing, is we're trying to move the Chamber of Commerce from where it's at now to basement of police department where the tax office was. And they having a little bit more problem there, and Derek looked at it and he thinks we need to put a big humidifier that stalls underneath there to get that water or whatever moisture out of there. So it's gonna cost about $900 just to purchase it. And he volunteered to put it up, so
Okay.
I'm gonna bring that up to pay for it.
So
So we're moving the,
Chamber of Commerce, from,
is that the only expense we anticipate?
sure, yeah. It's gonna be,
I mean, we gonna have to do anything else?
not that I know of.
Why are we moving, I mean, I'm just curious.
We're moving it because right there where it's at, you can hardly see. People come through town, they don't know what Chamber of Commerce is. So, that's.
You're
just-
moving it at the bottom of the police station?
Yeah, that way we can have a sign.
How would they say that?
We're gonna put the sign right there on the side of the road where Tom Bever's sign is, say Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
It's gonna be, the sign is gonna be right there, close to the insurance office, the new one, right in there. That's where it's gonna be.
Plus it gives them more room. Where they at, they kind of, what, 3 people works there? Right now, there's more room in there.
Okay, is that all you got?
Yeah.
Byron?
Got a couple of things, Mayor. One of them is that we're gonna need to go ahead and do the head walls on the 48-inch tile down on George Wallace and Massengill. We've already installed the tile. They will have to go ahead and put those in there. Gonna run about $4,800. And then, if everyone's noticed, there's a new sign. Probably the first one that I can ever remember out here to the park, the Veterans Memorial, the pool. We're gonna do a picture sometime after council meeting's over, around 5:15 with that, with the beautification board. And gonna add Eric Samples back on as the Agri Center board member. That's about all I have, Mark.
Okay. Brandon?
Mayor, October the 12th at 3 o'clock, we're gonna have the lineup for Plainview's Homecoming Parade. We've been normally doing this at Broadway, but since the farmer's market's over and everything else is done for the year, we're gonna have our lineup in the park. It'll be less for the cleanup and everything else, because we'll have bodies here to help do that. Some of the parents in the past from the school says that they can't see the parade because they're trying to pick up the parking lots or this or that, so we're gonna move it and start our lineup here at the park.
So it'll come out of the park,
Come
go
out the
across?
park and go across the red lights into 50 taters.
50 taters? Okay. All right.
They're putting a committee together at the school to judge it and everything else, and they'll call and tell us who wins, and like I said, we'll do our same as we do every year, have them a plaque made.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right, Mr. Rawson?
Got a couple things tonight. The first, we're gonna post a position for a firefighter. It'll be 7 days internally, 7 days externally. Start out pay is $11.08 an hour. And then I'm gonna be reappointing Joel Lunkus to the Industrial Development Board, reappointing Faye Gaskin, Tom Bevel Board, and reappointing Melissa Ledbetter, Tom Bevel Board. That's really all I have tonight, Mayor.
Okay. All right.
Is there anything else?
Sam?
Oh,
Never mind.
You done lost
go
your
ahead,
turn.
go ahead.
Too late now.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, it's all right.
Another note on that homecoming thing is the band sells chicken and dressing
Some
dinners
kind
or
of dinner
something.
that Thursday night.
That
too.
Thursday night, anybody give the band, buy your ticket, or go by there and buy your plate, whatever you want to do that evening. They start right after the parade selling them at the lunchroom, I think.
I think it's in the lunchroom. One of their bigger fundraisers.
Everything's wide open, football, pool's kind of shutting down, we're getting ready to shut it down. Everything else going well.
Last ball tournament was this weekend.
Yeah, my last softball tournament was this past weekend. Should be over seeding the fields this week if the wind will lay down, so it don't blow all my seed out in the woods.
Okay. Sounds good. Chief Smith?
Badges United was, as you all know, a couple of weekends ago, and it went very well. Had a large turnout. The kids had a great time. We had a great time. Just for the record, we dominated the fire department in the water balloon fight. They lost horribly. Just had to throw that out there. But we're starting another fundraiser. It's going to be November the 11th. It's going to be a policeman's ball. It'll be a semi-formal event. Tickets are on sale at the police department. It'll be catered dinner and dancing and a photographer and a DJ and a good time for moms and dads to get out and have a date night in a good, clean environment. And all the money we're gonna use to buy equipment that we need. But other than that, everything's going great.
Good.
Hey, Mayor, we probably should address the trunk or treat.
Yes.
We're gonna do that again and have it in the park, weather permitting. If not, we go to the Bevel Center. We need to make sure we get that date.
It's a good call.
Yeah, that's right.
But we need to set a time, I guess, is what we was gonna do with that too.
Yeah.
Which October 31st is gonna be on a Tuesday. Tim, can we tentatively go ahead and reserve the Bevel Center?
Tuesday should be fine. I have to make sure somebody didn't have it rented out.
I mean, we wanna be outside if at all possible,
Right,
but
right.
if it rains, we need somewhere to
So
go.
what time of day are you gonna start?
I would say 5 to 8.
We had a good turnout last year.
Yeah, 5 to 8, I mean, it was a really good turnout.
I think we ran out.
Yeah, around 10. That sounds fine, man.
Y'all
In the
good?
park if
In the park?
if possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if not, like I said, we're gonna check and make sure if it is raining, you know, we've got access to the Bevel Center.
Should be fine. There's an outside chance somebody's rented it, but we don't rent Tuesday very often lately, like that, anything there, but can't say 100% sure yet. We probably don't have the whole building if there's anything.
Then you let us know then.
If you don't care, check and let us know in the next council meeting.
Yeah.
Chief Wright.
Everything's going good at the fire department. October is fire prevention month. We'll be going to the library, Mission Center, Candyland, Cornerstone, and Plainview doing fire prevention. Got those dates and times set up. Like Chief Smith said, appreciate everybody's involvement coming out to Badges United. It was a good time. He is wrong about who won the water balloon fight, but
I
anyway.
have video, by the way. Video.
Miss Sarah.
A little salt in there.
We finished up our yard sale this weekend, with, I don't know exact total, around $3,700 for that, and that'll help with our children's programs throughout the year. And then they've also installed the new lighting at the library. It's very bright. You like it so far?
So you do like it?
Oh, yeah.
Are they finished with y'all's building?
We still like the meeting room and the kitchen area because we had all of our yard sale stuff in there, and we got it all cleaned out today so they can come in and finish that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Tim?
Yeah, Laney Electric started on the Bevel Center lights, Friday. Two guys worked all day Friday, and two guys worked most of the day today, and they did a lot of lights at the Bevel Center.
Hmm.
Figure it'll take about 3 more days going to basically going this one. They didn't do the big room yet, but they're getting close to having everything except the big room. And something of the outside fixtures, they're replacing all the outside fixtures with LEDs. That's, when they start getting up on ladders, is when they're going to take longer, but they're making good progress there. And, Chamber of Commerce wise, we're taking person of the year nominations, set the deadline for December 4th, Monday. If you want to be aware of that, it's that time of year to do that. Also, the Cap Farmers Co-op is going to have a big event on Saturday, October 14th, due to them now being a Mahindra dealer. It's on a Saturday, but, be aware of that, be watching for a lot of info about that. They'll be running some ads and stuff, I'm sure. They're gonna have some officials from Mahindra there that day, so we try to do a ribbon cutting one point that day. I'll have to get to Ronnie Neely over there and make sure the time on that, we'll let you know.
Okay.
And that's everything I think of.
Ms. London? Okay.
Well, the Team Bows campaign for the Rainsville City Band, we're signs are up at the, at our, signs for the city signs are, that we put up in, Ernest Steve, and the big ribbon. And, the bows are up at the crossing. So, a lot of them that bought bows, they got them out yet, so we're seeing more paint bows throughout this week, I think. No, and that doesn't mean that we've had a population explosion of girls.
That's the only reason I didn't buy one. I didn't want to start any rumors.
It's Cancer Awareness Month. I'm gonna put one on your mailbox. Yeah.
Sandy?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Ms. Kay?
We're going to have a Veterans Memorial celebration, whatever, on Veterans Day at 11 o'clock at City Park. And we're going to have, we're hoping to have 10 veterans to help us raise the flag. And if anybody knows of any Coast Guard, that's the only branch of service that I do not have anybody to raise the flag. I do have one person that raised it last year, but he was hoping I could find another one. Me and Derek's been looking,
That's very difficult around
and we
here,
haven't found
not
that.
the Coast Guard.
And we know that Auburn, Alabama fans, that's y'all's day, so we're having 11 o'clock. We're hoping, yeah, that's the main thing, we're gonna, on our committee meeting, everybody gets their phones out to see what the thing is. So right now, according to Derek, Alabama's gonna play later in the afternoon. According to Tommy Williams, Auburn's gonna play later in the afternoon, and we're good. But we're
That's
gonna-
most people's excuses why they don't show up, because the game's on.
So we're hoping
We'll be
that,
there either way.
we're going to raise that flag, we're going to make it short, I mean, maybe 30 minutes at the most, and we're going to have, Nathaniel Ledbetter's going to speak, the mayor, and if anybody, we hope everybody comes out and supports our veterans, because they need it.
Yes. Weather permitting, if it rains or something, we may, try to do something with Tom Bevel. Like I said, it ain't gonna be, 2 or 3 hours, but we're hoping we'll get the same crowd as we did when we first done it. If you haven't been down there, I encourage you to go down there and look at it. It's a nice memorial.
And we're planning on pinning the veterans again like we did last year. And if anybody wants to volunteer to help us do that, that would be great.
Right.
Thank you.
On that Coast Guard, does he have to be around here, or I know the guy that lives in Scottsboro, he was in Coast Guard.
We really don't, we really don't care,
Okay.
we wanna be around here, but we only got one, and
And he said he didn't want to because he did it last year, but
Right.
if we can't find anybody, he will. But Dave gave me an idea, he said we might call the American
Yeah.
Legion.
Legion of Scottsboro. Well, we want to get a younger one and an older one, because last year we done just an older one. So we want to do a younger one and an older one together. We thought that would be neat, so maybe we can contact the league since they can help us. I didn't think about that.
But if anybody thinks of anybody that's in the Coast Guard, I told Derek one way we could, there is a gentleman that we do know that's in the Coast Guard in the area, because the first time I hung the flags across it, I wasn't able to find the Coast Guard flag that fit it. Well, I got a phone call and complaint because I didn't have it up there. Well, I looked for it, and by the next holiday, which was 4th of July, I still hadn't found it. I got the same phone call from that guy, but don't know his name. But I said, all I gotta do is hang them flags up there, minus the Coast Guard, and look off.
But we would appreciate if you don't have anything going on that day, come see us and celebrate. Take 30 minutes, maybe an hour of your time to appreciate those who've gone before us. That's all I got.
We'll take about a 17-minute break.